Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our Ottawa Senators franchise mode. So in last episode we played the Buffalo Sabres in the first round of the playoffs, and we upset them in 6 games despite being the underdog. And now we're up here against the Washington Capitals in the second round, who played worse than us. They played like basically 41-41, but in their last 10 they have been 7-3, so they might be actually a pretty good team. In terms of their lineup, I showed you guys also that in last episode. I'm not too much of a fan of their roster. Like, their offense is really good, but then their defense and goaltending is really bad. So as you can see, like, they have Landeskog, McDavid, Verena, Allen, Wenberg, and Vesalainen. So that's a solid top 6. But then you go to their defense, and this is not good because it looks like their best defenseman is currently Shea Theodore. And then goaltending wise, they don't have anything above an 82. And then scratched wise, they have some probably solid depth, but like I don't think they're a really good team except for their offense. So I'm thinking we could go to the conference finals if we could shut down their offense, but who knows, they could simulate a lot differently than I expect to. So let's get to game number 1 at the Canadian Tire Center as we have home ice. See if we could take a 1-0 series lead. We got to use this home ice to our advantage. The Caps swept the first round, so let's see if we could knocked them out first period, and it's 2-2. Okay, so their offense is actually pretty good. Ellie scores, who is a former Senator on this team, and then Wenberg also scores and make it 2-0 for the Caps. But then Jansen and Bull answer back. So good job, Paul Bull, coming back from his injury. He's already got 1 goal, 1 assist in how many games? 3 games. Second period, and there you go, we take the lead, and it's Joshua Connolly with his second ever playoff goal. He got 1 in the first round against the Sabres. Let's see what happens here in the third. We're being outshot, but we have the advantage. Come on, boys, let's get an insurance marker here. Last 12 minutes, power play for not Buffalo, Washington. Wenberg scores. It's 3-3. We got a power play of our own, but we can't score on it. Last 5 minutes of this. Are we going to overtime in game number 1? No, we're not. What the hell is that? Oh, come on, Fowler. Got scores with 16 left, and Washington has upset us in a big way. God damn it. He was going to go overtime. So Jansen from Chabot and Bull from Foot and Connolly from Kaliev and Prohorkin. And then that late goal by Gunnar that screwed us up. So Paul Bull gets first star with 1 goal, 1 assist, and 5 hits. And then Wenberg the second star, and Connolly with 2 points gets third star. Okay, guys, we need to clean up that defensive play, because I guess we were just playing really bad defensively in our own end in the last bit of the game. That's not what you want to do, because they have a good offensive core, and McCutcheon is back from his injury that he suffered quite a while ago as well. So that is great news, because now that adds a whole new makes our defense stronger. So Andrei Anisimov is going to get scratched, which he might not like. McCutcheon, you're back into the lineup. Rask, you're going to go back down to the top 6 pairing. And I think that's it. So hopefully McCutcheon can help us out here, like Paul Bull did. So let's see if we could tie the series up, because we definitely don't want to go down 2-0 headed back to Washington. That would not be good. So here we go, game number 2. We need like McCutcheon to come through maybe in this game. I don't know. First period, and it's 1-0 for the Caps. Damn it, guys. Come on. You guys could do this. Remy Ellie scores, and it is 1-0. Second period, and there you go. Offense comes through in the second, and it's one guy only, and it's Ivan Bushkarev. We're not out shooting them. It's tied in shots, 21 apiece. And we're up 2-1 because of Ivan. Come on, Ivan, let's see if you can get that hat trick, boy. Or we need somebody to get insurance marker, because what happened last game in the third, we don't want to remember that. Or we don't want the same sort of outcome. Last 10 minutes of this third period. We still are holding on to a 1-goal lead. Time is winding down. And, oh my god, another late goal. Come on, Fowler. Connor McDavid ties it up with 58 seconds left on the clock. That's 2 goals in the last minute of the game in both games. Come on, guys. We gotta somehow come through here with an OT winner, because I don't like the fact that they're scoring late goals. Come on, Plekhanov. Somebody like our captain, Loktionov. I don't know who wants to come through for us. McCutcheon, in your first game back, getting no power play, and we don't score on it. Another power play. Come on, guys. You're giving us chances to score goals, and we're not converting. And we're going to a second overtime. Shots are 44-39 in favor of us. Come on, guys. We need a hero here. Please be somebody good. Please. And, oh my god, you gotta be joking me. Jacob Vrana scores, and Washington has taken a 2-0 lead on us because of late goals. God damn it. Pushkarov from Mironov and Anderson, and Pushkarov from Anderson. So, I think I'm going to change up the lines, because we're letting in really late goals. And then our offense has not really been there. Well, actually, maybe it has a bit. But still, we need to clean it up defensively, especially late in games, because Washington's now 6-0, or 6-0 in the playoffs. We need to find a way to beat them. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We're gonna put Baumgartner back to the right wing. This is something I've never done before. We're gonna put Loktionov on the left wing, and we're gonna put Plekhanov as center, because Plekhanov actually has pretty good face-off stats. We're gonna see how that works. Let's see, Pushkarov, are you good at face-offs as well? Yeah, you are. Unless Anderson is really good, though. Mironov is not good. Mironov actually shoots left, and Pushkarov shoots right, so we're actually going to switch the two of those guys up. We're going to try a lot of different new line combinations. Let's actually try and move Osgood. Wait, Osgood's listed as a third liner. Okay. That's good. That's good. Defensively, let's try and split up Foot and Jabot for something different. And goalies, we're not changing. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so hopefully with the changes to that top line, we find our offense a bit more. Because, yeah, I think that might help. It's weird putting Plekhanov as a center, because I've never really played him as a center, even though he is a good center. I've been just playing him as a right winger. So maybe he's going to pick up more assists now, I don't know. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go, game number 3 in Washington. We need to win both games in Washington to have a chance at this series, I think. So here we go. Let's see if we could crack their goaltender. First period, and it's 1-0. There you go. And it's Dmitry Plekhanov. After he gets moved to center, comes through with a goal. Shots are 10 apiece for both teams. Let's see if we could have a strong second here. And it's 2-2. God damn it. Rolson and Ellie score for Washington. Ellie's been on fire for them, making it 2-1. But Brian McCutcheon in his second game back makes it a 2-2 game. Come on, guys. We need a strong third here. We've had bad thirds in the last 2 games. We need a strong one this time. Penalty kill. Nicely done. Last 10 minutes of this third period, and it's 2-2 draw. Last 5 minutes of this third period. We're getting into the time where we need to play better defensively. And power play late, and we don't score, and we're going to overtime here in game 3. Shots are 32-23 in favor of Washington. Come on, guys. We need a goal here. We need to make it a 2-1 series. We don't want to go down 3-0. Not against this team. Here we go. Overtime underway. Who wants to be a hero for us? Somebody on the top line, maybe. Somebody on the second line. There you go. There's a hero, and it's the captain, Dmitry Plekhanov, and it is now a 2-1 series. So that is a huge OT winner from our captain. So Plekhanov from Baumgartner and Loktionov, McCutcheon from Prohorkin and Kaliev, and Plekhanov from Loktionov. It's good to see Plekhanov and Loktionov play good in that game, helping us force a game, well, another extra game at least. Another 2 extra games, I think. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. But anyways, here we go. Game number 4. We need another win here. If we win this game, we have a tied series headed back home, which is huge. If we lose this, we're still down in a 3-1 hole. So come on, guys. First line, you could do this. First period, and it's 1-0 us again, and it is Loktionov That first line, I'm loving them. Shots are 11-6 in favor of us. Let's see what happens here in the second, and it's 1-1, tied up by Connor McDavid. Shots are 22-18. Come on, guys. We need somebody to come through in the third for us, or we might be going to our third straight overtime game with the Caps. Power play, and there you go, Loktionov. Yeah, the top line's coming through now. Kaliev makes it 3-1, even though he's a fourth liner. Power play for Washington, and we kill it off. Last 5 minutes of this third period. Are we going to tie up the series, headed back home? And yes, we are. There you go, guys. That's what I wanted to see. We lose both games on home ice, but we win both in Washington, and we're going to Game 5 with a tie series. So Loktionov from Baumgartner and Chabot, Loktionov from Plekhanov and Baumgartner, and Kaliev from Prohorkin. So our top line is now coming through a lot, it seems like. So hopefully that continues into game number 5. So let's take a look at it actually quickly. I just want to see who's leading us in points now after those games. It's probably still like, yeah, Loktionov, 9 points in 10 games. So Plekhanov is probably right up there with him as well, and same with Baumgartner. Okay, so we've won back-to-back games against the Caps. Let's see if we can make it 3 straight games and take a 3-2 series lead and have a chance to end them on their own home ice. So here we go, Game 5 at Canadian Tire Center. Let's get a win here this time. First period, and it is 2-0 us. Yes, the Russians are coming through. Or, well, Russians, Ukrainians, Lithuanians, I don't even know what other ones there is. Mironov and Loktionov score. It is 11-11 in shots, but we're up to nothing. Second period, and it is 2-2 all of a sudden. Come on, guys, hold on to the lead. Fowler buckles twice. Berard and Rolson score. One an early goal and one a really late goal. Don't give up this lead, guys. Come on, you can get that lead back. I know you can. That top line, you could score goals. We're in here in another close third period. It's been a lot of close games so far. Last 10 minutes of the third, and Loktionov scores. Yes, the Russians. He might be actually Latvian, I don't know where he's from. But it's 3-2 for your Ottawa Senators, and we're going to hold them off and take a 3-2 series lead, headed back to Washington. So we've won 3 in a row now. I'm almost at a loss for words now. Mironov from Bushkarov and Anderson, Loktionov from Plekhanov and Baumgartner, and then Loktionov from Elias Anderson. Good job, Loktionov, leading by example. So there you go. We are 1 win away from the conference finals because of an amazing comeback. We have scored 3 goals in the last 3 games, and every single game in the series almost has been a 1-goal game, except for game number 4, where we won 3-1. Okay, so it comes down to this. We could end the Washington Capitals in their home arena, and we could head to the conference finals. Will we do just that and head to our first conference finals, actually, since 2017? See what happens here. First period, and it's 1-0 for the Caps. Goddamn, Remy Ellie. He likes scoring against his former team, it seems like. Shots are 17-11 after 1 for the Caps. Come on, guys, we gotta limit those shots on net. Second period, and it's still 1-0. They already have 32 shots on goal throughout 2 periods of play. Fowler is keeping us in this game. Let's see if we can find somebody to beat their goaltender and tie the game up. 5-on-3 power play, but we don't score on it. And there you go. Mironov ties it at 1. And Ellie gives the Caps the lead back, but Mironov ties it right back up. Damn, Mironov and Ellie are having a good game. Both of them with 2 goals so far. And, oh my god, Berard makes it 3-2 Caps. Come on, guys, we could tie it up again. No, you have another one in you. Last tiny bit of this game, and we're not going to score, and we're going to a game number 7 because of Xavier Berard. Good game for Mironov, but we just could not get it done. We were just allowing way too many shots. So Mironov from Elias Anderson and Mironov from Pushkarev, but Remy Ellie with a 3-point night for the Washington Capitals. He's been really good actually in the series. Probably because he used to play with us, so he knows all about our tactics and stuff like that. Okay, so I think our lines are still good for game number 7. Yeah, I think we're fine. So here we go. Real-time simulation, game number 7 on home ice. We need to have a good game here, guys. Don't get peppered in shots. Just put goals in the net for us, and that would be good. So here we go. First period underway, and Vrana scores early. God damn it, Fowler. You can do this. Just take a deep breath and relax. And Wenberg makes it 2-0 Caps. This is not a good first period at all, especially for a game 7 on home ice. Anybody want to come through for us at least with 1 goal here? And nobody's going to come through in the first for us. We're out shooting them 12-11, but we're down 2-0. Let's see if we could have a good bounce back second period. We need at least 1 goal here in this period, guys. There you go. Baumgartner makes it a 2-1 game. Good job, top line. And there you go. Peyton Osgood ties it at 2 unanswered goals. Penalty kill, and we killed off. We got a power play opportunity, and it's a long power play, but we don't score on it. Time is winding down in this second period, and we are going into the third with a 2-2 game. Shots are 22-20. Wow, that was a tongue twister. In favor of us. So let's see what happens here in the third period. This is a big third period. We don't want to have one of those breakdowns where we had in game 1 and 2. Play good defensively, and let's see if we could get a chance to take the lead. And Peyton Osgood scores early in the have scored 3 unanswered goals, but Connor McDavid answers back for the Caps. Oh, this is a really scary game. Last 8 minutes of this game. Oh my god, Connor McDavid with 7 minutes left. Come on, guys, tied up. You can do this. Just 1 goal. Power play late in the game, and we're not going to score, and we lose in 7 games. Oh, that is a ball buster by 1 goal. Stupid Connor McDavid. Oh man, we're out in the second round of the playoffs again. God damn it, Connor McDavid. So Baumgartner from Chabot and Plekhanov, Osgood from Jansen and Foote, and Osgood from Bowl. But Connor McDavid ties it up, and in 7 minutes after he scores another goal to give the Caps the win. Damn it. That season ended way too early. I thought we were going to go to the conference finals. Damn, that really sucks. We got upsetted by another lower ranked team. Well, let's take a look at our player stats for the playoffs. Hopefully next year we could somehow get our way to that conference finals, because I was hoping we would at least get to the conference finals this year. Maybe next year we have a chance at the conference finals. So Loktionov 11 points in 13 games, Plekhanov 10 points in 13 games, and Baumgartner 9 points in 13 games. Osgood and Kaliev both 7 points. Anderson 6 points, Mironov and Chabot 5 points each. Jansen, Pushkarev, Bowl, and Prohorkin all 4 points. Connolly 3 points, same with Foote. And then McCutcheon 1 point, same with Rask, and then everybody else no points whatsoever. In terms of goaltending, Fowler played actually really good, 923 save percentage and a 2.36 goals against average. And his record wasn't that good, 7-5-1 with 1 shutout. Okay, so that really sucks that we're out in this round of the playoffs. Let's see. Yeah, let's actually sim up to the draft, I think. Well, actually, we want to sim up to the draft, find out the retirements quickly, see who retires, and see all the awards for the season. And then I'll show you guys the draft class, and then that'll be it for this episode. But that really sucks. I thought we had the chance to win. There was a lot of 1-goal games in that series. I think every single game was a 1-goal game, except for game number 4 it was when we won 3-1. So that game even could have been a 1-goal game. So we were that close to getting to the conference finals. We literally tasted it for a split second, and then we realized it was a dream. Okay, so the Los Angeles Kings are the Stanley Cup champions, and the San Diego Gulls have won the AHL. So let's take a look at the awards. Hopefully we have some award winners this season at least, or something, because we have not had an award winner, I don't think, yet in this GM mode. So LA wins the Stanley Cup. Tampa Bay wins the President's Trophy, and it was in LA and Washington Stanley Cup Finals, so we lost to the best team in the Eastern Conference, so at least that's something to kind of, like, because technically we're the second best team in the Eastern Conference in a sense. Art Ross goes to Jack Eichel, who was with Nashville. Phil Kessel gets the Hart. Seth Jones takes home to Norris. Phil Kessel gets the Laney Bing. This youngster Powell gets the Calder Memorial. Carter Hart takes home the Conn Smythe for the LA Kings. Malcolm Subban takes home the Vezina Trophy. Alex Nedeljkovic takes home the William M. Jennings. This McCarron guy takes home the Masterton. Martin DeCasse takes home the Selke. Ted Lindsay goes to Phil Kessel. Maurice Richard goes to Ralph DeFazio. And in terms of the AHL, let's see any good AHL prospects of ours. Or no. Looks like another year where we have no players getting awards. Yep. Well, that sucks. I don't think we lost anybody to retirement, though, obviously, because we're still a really young team, so we shouldn't lose anybody. Unless there was somebody old that we had on the team. I don't think there was, though. I think our oldest player was like maybe 30. So Philadelphia's got the first overall pick this year, followed by Minnesota, Montreal, the Islanders, and Chicago, and then everybody else you could see down below if you want. Okay, so yeah, we're going to view the draft class after I find out the retirements. So let's see who retired around the league. So Alexander Ovechkin retires with the Nashville Predators with 1,691 points in 1,657 games, 912 goals. So he did beat Gretzky's record, I think. And then followed by Nicholas Backstrom, who was in LA and won a cup, actually. Jordan Eberle, David Krejci, Logan Couture, Kyle Turris, Adam Henrique, etc. In terms of goaltenders, any big goalies retired this year? Sergei Bobrovsky retires 8 wins shy of 500, and he only played 900 games. Varlamov retires, Scott Darling retires, Mike Condon, our former goalie, retires, etc. Let's take a look at our players to make sure we lost nobody. I don't think we did. I'm pretty sure, unless somebody retired really young. No, we did not lose any forwards, and we did not lose any goaltenders. So, final thing, like I said, we just need to take a look at the draft class. I'm not really sure what we need in terms of prospects because we got a pretty deep pool already. But I'll show you guys what's available anyways. So we're probably drafting maybe like 18th or something. So there's this franchise like right winger that's supposed to go top pick. We're obviously not going to get him though. Like a franchise Milan Lucic apparently. So let's see. Let's go closer to like 20th and stuff like that. So we might be able to get guys like this Thomas Lindback guy, Cadman Harvey, Rick Jung, who is this other guy, Derek Strudwick, Eli Hines, interesting, Jesper Magnuson. Yeah, there's definitely some like top 6 forwards. We might even be able to get an elite guy that fits into our Russian category, but he doesn't look necessarily that good, but he might be a medium elite player. So there's definitely some things we could go after potentially. If you guys see anything, let me know down below. Otherwise, I think that's it. Let me just take a quick look at the progress report, see if there's any growth. So LaRose is up to a 79, so he's going to be in NHL next year. So, yeah, we're going to have to move out some defensive pieces, I think. Like Chabot might leave this year because he is 30. And in the AHL, Voinov might be NHL ready. Yeah, he's going to be NHL ready probably next season. Westcott, he's up to a 71. Anybody else that's up there in overall? 75 for Artukin. Yeah, we got tons of good young players. Kuleshov is now 79. Okay, so that is that. Yep. Okay, guys, so that is going to for this episode of our Sens franchise mode. So in next episode, we're going to take it to the off season, and once again, we're going to try and find a way to get ourselves to at least the conference finals next season, or even the Stanley Cup finals next season. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.